Welcome to MC Knitting Adventures. My name's Colleen.
And my name is May. Now on today's video, we're going to be not talking about knitting.
Oh my goodness, okay.
But it will be about kayaking. So if you're interested on how to load and unload a double kayak onto your car, then this video is for you. Colleen and I taped ourselves.
We did.
And we went on a little kayaking trip, and we thought that might help you out. If you're interested in kayaking, be sure to watch this video. We'll put it up now, Colleen, and
Perfect.
then can maybe talk through it and see how we've done.
Sounds great.
We're ready for our kayaking adventure, Colleen, and this is the only second time we've ever put this kayak on this car. These are the hoops that we got at Amazon. They've been great. Did you like it?
They were amazing. It made it a lot easier to tie on. Absolutely.
And here's the roof rack that we had purchased, which I think is pretty good.
Yep, it was a reason. There were lots more expensive ones, but this one works really well.
Yeah. Like I said, this is the second time we've done this, so putting this on, it's not too difficult. It's just like two handheld screws that you put it in there with. I made this workbench before, and I got thinking this would be just the perfect ideal thing to take the kayak off and lay it on. Because right now the kayak is just sitting on a couple of
L brackets?
L brackets with some pool
Noodle on
noodles.
it. This worked really, really well because it's always getting the kayak to the car. That's the trick.
Yeah.
Now May wanted to clean it off, make sure it was all nice and tidy before we threw it on the car.
It's a little dusty from all the sawdust.
That's right, so here we go. So the towel helps it slide along the car without damaging the paint.
Yeah, and it's easier to slide it up there. We did put the roof rack type in the middle. I think next time we'd put them on the end, which would make it a little easier.
I agree with you because the aerial's right there, so it's a little tricky with that there.
But the kayak is not heavy at all. It's just very awkward.
No, we've just got two short people trying to put something up high.
Once we figured out the straps, it was a fairly simple once we had that figured out as to what went where. And there we have our ties all up.
Exactly.
And we did an extra one in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're heading out for our adventure at Parkhill.
Exactly.
It's only about, from where we live, it's not very far. I think half an hour at the most, maybe.
At most, exactly.
You know, here there was a police officer. You can't probably see them on the left, but I'm glad I went down to 60 when I saw that sign.
That's a
he's
good
right
thing.
up here, and then of course it can't be an adventure, a knitting adventure, without you knitting on the way.
That's true. That's true. I made sure I had something that was a lot of garter stitch, so it was easy to do.
And this is just down a little side road to the Parkhill. We've never been here before, so it was a new experience.
Exactly. So there were a number of people that were out kayaking the day we were there. Now getting it off was much easier than putting it on. That's for sure. I think we need to get some new water shoes if we're going to be kayaking a lot,
Right.
that's for sure. There we go.
And there we go. There we're on the kayak.
So it was windy, but not too windy. It was a fairly calm day, but you can see the ripples in the water. So.
And it was clouded over, so it wasn't too. It was a warm day, but it wasn't too hot because the sun wasn't beaming down on us. And actually, we went past the place where they have this great Canadian hideaway. It's a campground, and they usually have kayaking and paddle boats there. But with the lockdown, they weren't out.
Oh, okay, perfect. Now you'll see that funny yellow thing on the back of my head, and what that is a thing that will allow your glasses to float if they fall off.
Here's where that park usually is.
Oh, there it is.
It's actually a campground, and we should go there and put our tent up sometime.
That would be great.
Yeah.
That's a whole other adventure.
Yeah. But we always think about safety when we're on the kayak. We have I think it's the law that you have to have a rope and a whistle. We have the life jackets. We always make sure we've got the life jackets. And like you said, that's a great thing that for your glasses it will float.
Exactly. I always use an old pair of glasses anyway, but I,
Right.
prefer not to lose them.
And we also have wet bags too.
Right.
That's handy when you're in the kayak, so your things don't get wet.
The nice thing about the tandem kayak is that when you get tired, the other person can paddle. Then you can kind of take turns.
We were out paddling for about 45 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a lot of fun. It was a real peaceful day. I mean, there were people around, but there weren't that many people around. And It was a big place to paddle, lots of things to see. Here we are coming back.
Now on the way home, we didn't have the luxury of having my workbench with wheels,
Exactly.
but it wasn't too bad.
You know what? It was amazing the second time we were putting it up to go home. It was much easier. We knew the drill. We knew what we had to do. So it went a lot easier, I think. Now you may catch sight of my wrist brace. That's only because I didn't want to hurt my wrist. I wanted to be able to enjoy paddling, so it was more precautionary. Like we're getting ready to tie down the front. And those loops are brilliant, May.
Yeah, I really like them. That saves you from going underneath the car and tying
Exactly,
them on.
and there's a way to make a little knot. It's a slip knot that you use in knitting, by the way.
And here we are home.
And there's that table. It's going to make our life a whole lot easier. So there's a little lip that we got caught on, and I think May had to come rescue me, but there we go.
Load it back onto the L brackets with the pool noodles.
I don't know how you came up with that idea, but it is absolutely brilliant.
And there you have our day out. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little video of our kayaking adventure, and maybe that's inspired you to get your kayak out, or maybe it's inspired you to go kayaking. We certainly had a good day, and until next time,
You take care.